And now Mel's, well, foil this time of year, Todd McShay. He is beating the bushes in search of the finest collegiate talent in all the land. He's at the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. Currently, he joins us now by phone. And Todd, first of all, lots of storylines there, but what's the biggest one coming out?
I think it's the frustration. Maybe Mel was smart. He's staying home, making mock drafts, and sent me down to Mobile, where 8 of the first rounders that were supposed to play in this game have decided not to. A couple because of injuries. I think the two most alarming, to be honest, have been Ohio State middle linebacker James Laurinaitis and Texas defensive end Brian Orakpo. For Laurinaitis, you look at some of the linebackers that are here, the USC guys, all coming down and competing. You have Ray Maualuga, Brian Cushing, and Clay Matthews all having great weeks and all potentially now could get drafted ahead of Laurinaitis. There's concerns about Laurinaitis not wanting to come down here and play. What's he hiding? And then for Orakpo, there's been several defensive ends and defensive linemen that have done an outstanding job here, and you just wonder why he didn't want to come and compete in this game and show what he was worth.
Perhaps somebody getting past Orakpo there on the defensive line. If you had to pick one, though, the biggest riser individually at the Senior Bowl, it would be whom? It
would be B.J. Raji, the defensive tackle. And you want to talk about a guy that has taken advantage of this process. He had a very good senior year. There's no question. He's around 325 pounds, but he's shown the quickness and explosiveness. And, there's not one player that has stood out more every single play, just blowing up plays in the interior and showcasing his overall skills. I would say, after Matt Ryan a year ago going number 3 overall, it wouldn't surprise me at all if we had a second consecutive year with a BC player in the top 5 picks. That's how well Raji's played here.
Remarkable. Meanwhile, you mentioned James Laurinaitis, Brian Orakpo, not there to fall necessarily. Who then, of the players that are there, has been the biggest faller perhaps at the Senior Bowl?
Well, I don't know if it's faller or just frustration, but Pat White, the West Virginia quarterback, you remember his bowl game, the Meineke Car Care Bowl, threw for over 320 yards, very efficient as a passer. I think that got into his head that maybe he could make it at the quarterback position at the next level. And I think he's getting bad advice, to be honest with you. He checked in at 6 feet tall, just 190 pounds, and he's tried to play the quarterback position all week, not showing the accuracy, obviously having trouble throwing and seeing over the line of scrimmage, and he's not taken one snap at wide receiver and not collected one punt as a punt returner this week, and I think he's really hurt his stock not showing those skills to NFL scouts down here in Mobile, Alabama.
All right, something to keep an eye on, and you will. Todd McShay again, the very latest, Mobile, Alabama, and the Senior Bowl. Todd, we appreciate it.